Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and can you believe how fast that weekend went by? It just disappeared in the blink of an eye, just like that. Snap for the third time, now it's all magical and everything like that. Welcome back everybody. We've got a news episode today, and today we are going to be talking about Ethereum dying. We're talking about Google entering the blockchain, taking over Bitcoin and Ethereum potentially. We're talking about Bitcoin at $300,000 freaking dollars. It's been proven on charts, so it must be true. Before we get into things, guys, look at all this red and a little bit of green. I think it's right there. Mostly red. Things are falling down. Okay? Guys, before we get into it, thank you to everyone subscribing, hitting the notification bell. Thank you to everyone mashing on the like button. And if you want to win one of these shirts, make sure you comment on this video and every other video to earn a free chance to win. Pause the video, read the disclaimer. Not an expert, not telling you what to do. Don't be a retard. So, coin market cap today. Oh my goodness, look at this. Under $200 billion. A week ago, we were approaching $250 billion. Boom! A fifth off the market cap within a week. Crazy. Bitcoin dominance, relative all-time highs. I mean, take a look at that. People have confidence in Bitcoin. Get out of the way. Yeah, look at that. Confidence in Bitcoin since we hadn't seen since almost like December, January times. Holy crap. Right before things went crazy, we had relative confidence in Bitcoin. But some big things going today, including my computer working really slowly. Bitcoin at $6,332. Ethereum broke the $200 mark, the big even. It is under $200. Is it going to die? That's the big question. Is Ethereum going to double digits? Certainly possible. We'll talk about why a little bit later on. Ripple at 26 cents. Bcash at $4.76. EOS at $5. The big gainer today, Waves and Bitcoin Diamond. Waves has some smart contract integration into the Waves platform, so that news being released the 10th, which I think is today, that could have potentially been it. Bitcoin Diamond, obviously just a little pump. So, what's going on with Bitcoin? Well, I mean, it just fell. It dropped. The floor dropped out from under us. Those are following the MACD, just holding stable tokens. There's a new stable token, Stablecoin, we'll be talking about a little bit later. But look at this. I mean, the lows are staying right around the $6,000 to $6,300 mark. However, the highs just keep getting lower and lower and lower. What's going to happen with that? The volatility is definitely dropping. Where's it going to go? Well, it looks like it's not going to go below $6,000, according to these guys, Stutland and Luorio. All right, they are traders who think that the price of the asset here being Bitcoin, will bottom out at $6,000 due to mining costs. Now, this is something that we've talked about previously, where across the world, on average, it costs about $6,000 to mine a Bitcoin. So, if the price of Bitcoin falls under that, number one, either miners are going to switch to more profitable coins, or number two, they're not going to sell their Bitcoin. So potentially, we may actually have somewhat of a bottom at $6,000, but we'll have to see. It takes roughly 6 months to find a bottom. The first one here was back in February. We're at 6 months, so maybe. But I'm not a professional trader, Also, taking a look at this. Now, this is the second part of this. So 6,000 could be the bottom. Could be, maybe, if it doesn't fall below that. But the top, what could be the top? There's this on TradingView today, pretty interesting chart talking about the first bull run, which took 7 months. The second one took 2 years. The third one took 2 years and 11 months. All right, and also the price. This was 3,195%. This was, or 391,195 times. I can't even talk today. 544x for the second bull run, 92x for the third one. Well, guess what? If you hold on for the fourth bull run, Bitcoin will be worth over $300,000. When will that be? Well, this was 3 years, 2011, 2014, 2017, maybe 2020. And we have that whole John McAfee eating his own, that thing. So we've got that going on. But anyways, this was Striving Yogi, his chart on TradingView. You could check that out to find out more information. Basically, all you have to do is this person says red flexi, or no, striving. Somebody says, yep. So wait until capitulation and buy 3. Then in a few years, you'll be swinging from a hammock, sipping a nice, cool cocktail. So it's coming in a few years. Right now, people, I'm getting a general sense in the market that people are just like, I know it freaking sucks. I think I'm just going to go back and get a job and do that stuff because It's not happening right now. I'm just going to wait for it. So that seems to be the general gist of the market right now. People aren't as enthusiastic as they used to be. Definitely not about ICOs. But I did see that Crypto Crow will be interviewing Ian Bellina, talking about maybe ICOs later. So that's a cool one coming out at 1 p.m. Eastern today. Now, another reason why Bitcoin is going to go ballistic, parabolic, exponential to the moon. Maybe. This was shared by Irish Patty on the Telegram channel. If you want to join the Telegram channel right over there, you can go join that. But this cool article on Medium, half of the remaining non-minted Bitcoin supply is spoken for. Yes, that's true. Why is that? Well, a lot of people know about cryptocurrency, okay? Like 66% of Europeans, 57% of Americans, blah, 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 blah. But not many of them own them. So it turns out that at least 99 million people intend to own crypto, but don't yet. That's a lot of people. So if we take a look, somewhere in here we go. Holding at current prices, $6,500. If 99 million consumers want to hold as little as 100 quid in Bitcoin, that amounts to an increased demand of 1.9 million Bitcoins. Said differently, that's half of the Bitcoin left. Crazy. Crazy. Not to mention an exponentially growing population and all that stuff. You know, just think if it gets popular and stuff. But Ethereum is falling hard to $185. I mean, we didn't think it would break. It was at $1,500 not too long ago. Now it's a tenth of that. And this is Ethereum. This is the number 2. We were talking about a flippening happening. Now it's like a floppening. Yikes. What's causing ETH to drop? Well, I'll tell you. ICO sell-off. If there was ever any question as to what, basically Ethereum was valuable because people were using Ethereum to buy ICOs. Now, nobody's buying ICOs, except for the smart people who realize that now's a good time to get into really good projects. But nobody's buying ICOs because of that. Nobody wants Ethereum, and who has all the Ethereum? The ICOs! So the ICOs are selling all of their Ethereum, dropping the price. Point in case, one of the biggest, I don't know, it could be like a securities issue. EOS, okay? Could be a securities issue. We won't get into that because I know there's a lot of EOS fans out here. Well, they dumped $4 billion of Ethereum on Bitfinex. Just in case you didn't realize, that's 1/40th of the total market cap of cryptocurrencies they dumped in Ethereum. No wonder the Ethereum price is going down. Talking about dumping stuff, this is a sweet little meme thing. Believe in something, even if it means selling everything. Just exit. That's right, Charlie Lee. Yeah, he exited at the top. At the top. Which, you know, I think a lot of them are just in cahoots together, just, to make more money for them, less money for everybody else. Which brings me to another thing today. Check this out. On the cruise, Roger Ver, another shyster, getting into a little tussle with Jimmy Song. Basically, he rigged up. They were supposed to have a debate, and Roger Ver just hired a whole bunch of people from Bcash to be in the debate. And then he's like, I'm cool. Look at him being all cool. He's not being like, I'm Roger Ver. Yeah, so you guys, I don't know. And then Tone Vase comes in, topless Tone Vase. Whew, that's why you don't go on a cruise with Roger Ver, Jimmy Song, Tone Vase, and McAfee. Ugh, that would be an absolute mess. But that thing's getting around on, what's it called? Telegram. It'll probably be more on YouTube. But as if you needed more proof that Bcash is just a big scam. I mean, just look at the hash rate for Bitcoin versus Bcash. Look at this. Bcash, nothing. Doing nothing. It's actually going down. Bitcoin, on the other hand, hash rate keeps getting higher and higher. I proved my case. So, on to the other news. Over the weekend, the SEC ordered temporary suspension of trading of Bitcoin and Ether, ETNs. All right. So basically, they did this. They tweeted it. They linked it to an article, and the reason was right here. The commission temporarily suspended trading of these because of confusion amongst market participants regarding these instruments. So people thought that the ETNs were ETFs, which they're not. So they need to make clear that these are not ETFs, they are ETNs. Also, this is just another public service announcement keeping me out of prison. I just do these crypto public service announcements. Important warning to anyone who will store the crypto and not look at it for 1+ years. A lot of NEP5 and ERC20 tokens will be moving over to their own mainnet in the coming years. Make sure you pay attention, because when that happens, you need to transfer them, or else your tokens could become not valuable, worthless. Now, we were talking about stablecoins. Gemini launches the Gemini dollar, US dollars on the blockchain. Yes, that's right, a new stablecoin. You know, I did a video not too long ago comparing Tether, TrueUSD, Day. Well, Gemini has added another one. This one will probably have a good amount of liquidity because they're a pretty big exchange. But enter the Gemini dollar, a stablecoin that is issued by Gemini, a New York trust company, strictly pegged to the $1-to-1 dollar and built on the Ethereum network according to ERC20 standards for tokens. Isn't that network that's about to die? No, I'm kidding. It's not. But anyways, yeah, so now there's the Gemini dollar, the GUSD. Also in the news, Google entering blockchain. Does it threaten Amazon, IBM, Microsoft? Yes, potentially. Okay, it has this BitQuery rollout, which allows you to check out the whole entire Ethereum blockchain. But imagine this. Imagine renting mining rigs from Google or paying with Bitcoin or Ethereum through Google Wallet. I'm telling you, I talked about this not too long ago. As soon as that happens, oh my gosh, as soon as Bitcoin and Ethereum are integrated into Google, oh, bruh. Unless they just copy Bitcoin and Ethereum and just make their own blockchain and just use that, because then that'll be the best one. But, you know, if they don't, then this is going to make it crazy for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, some other people not sitting on the sidelines while the market's going sideways. Stellar. They've been in the news a lot of great partnerships, doing a lot better than Ripple, in my opinion. Well, Lightyear buys US blockchain startup Chain to move business to Stellar, calling it, get this, Interstellar. So they're going to migrate Chain's customer base onto Stellar, creating a platform that will enable organizations to issue, exchange, and manage assets. Awesome. So more for Stellar. Also, VeChain in the news. The People's Insurance Company of China is to use VeChain. So that's a lot of connections for VeChain recently. Okay, the vaccines thing, the auto manufacturer, the People Insurance Company of China. VeChain in the news a lot. Those are some good projects. All right, last little thing of adoption, because I like to end with adoption. NSW, I think that's New South Wales. I could be completely wrong, but puts digital driver's license on a blockchain. Wonderful. Finally, using the blockchain for digital identity, expected to underpin statewide rollout. So check that. That is awesome. Coming up, driver's licenses on the blockchain. That way you can't alter them. Now, guys, coming up, I will be at the Litecoin Summit in a few days. Maybe I'll be streaming from there. I don't know. Also, for those of you, I've been having fun with Signal Profits. Some of you have been having fun with Signal Profits. It's a cool way that if you're not a professional trader, you can follow some signals from really good traders and make money, usually like 10 to 60% on most trades. There is a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I do see some of that if you do join. Now, let's give away a shirt, okay? We've got some shirts. As a matter of fact, in Portugal right now, they have some bearded unicorn shirts, okay? On some beautiful ladies in Portugal. But today, I know I lost my train of thought. Woo! We had 4 videos. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Who's going to win? Number 4, that was the P-Chain video. I saw some article today that was talking about some of the best things like Waves, Bitcoin, and P-Chain being one of the best potential tokens, but I don't exactly know. Because they're working with the Ethereum virtual machine, I think, and Waves because they're doing smart contract integration. Now, only 43 comments, so not that many comments, but one of those commenters will win. Let's see. Good luck, everybody. Brrr. Tomio Melvin, keep the content coming. I will. I want to do more and bring you more, so if you have suggestions, feel free to let me know what I can do for you, because this is the People's Cryptocurrency channel, even if it means singing the whole episode. So Tomio, email me at the email on my About page. I will send you a shirt anywhere in the world. Other than that, more interviews, more reviews, more all this stuff. I don't care if I'm tired. I'm just going to keep going until things turn around, and then we're all sailing off to the moon. You can call me Sailor Moon. Sailor. All right, have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.